Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, in previous videos, I've talked about the friendships that you'll make online and how that's a good thing. Any kind of friend is a good thing. Online friends, people will say that they can be less than real world friends, and there's some truth to that. Just having that sort of physical connection with people can lead to better results, but any sort of friend is good. Having people to talk to is very important in your life. This video is about one specific kind of online relationship, and it's parasocial relationships. I think that most people hear parasocial relationships and they automatically go to, well, they exaggerate what a parasocial relationship actually is. Parasocial relationships are common online. They do happen in the real world as well. However, I don't think it's as common as people think. A parasocial relationship is when you're reading too much into something that isn't there. You think somebody is your friend, they're not your friend, or they don't know you exist at all. Most of the time when people bring up parasocial relationships, they're talking about content creators. You know, any kind of, if you make a joke or anything like that, replying to a content creator, someone will more than likely say that you have a parasocial relationship with that person. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that admiring someone or emulating their habits, that's not a parasocial relationship. That's just having an idol. That's just admiring somebody. When it starts to get into the parasocial side of things is when you're disregarding yourself to take care of this person who doesn't know about you. Defending them at every chance. I would take it as far as with monetary donations. If you're giving money to somebody so much that it's affecting your bills and your livelihood, you're in a parasocial relationship with that person. That's not to say that you giving money to a streamer like the first time, no, you're not in a parasocial relationship with somebody like that. That's just you giving money to somebody. It's all how much you're doing when it starts to become a problem. And honestly, you could just say that with this whole thing in general. It's not admiring somebody, it's not joking with somebody, it's when you take it too far. If you try 50, 60 times and you never get that response back, but you keep going and you think there's some kind of connection, you're in a parasocial relationship. You making a meme about your favorite content creator or doing some fan art, that's not a parasocial relationship. That's just you being a fan of somebody. And yeah, there are super fans out there who are incredibly obnoxious. That's not just with streamers, that's with any form of media, period. But you don't say that, like the guy who's got the Rick and Morty shirt on and speaks in quotes, you don't say he's in a parasocial relationship with Dan Harmon. You just say he's a dork who really likes Rick and Morty. It's the same thing. Just because you really like something, just because you understand end jokes, just because you've been a part of a community for a long time, that doesn't mean you're in a parasocial relationship. If anything, I really feel like if you actually engage in these communities, you'll come to find that you'll have real friendships with the other people inside of those communities. I'd be willing to bet that most of the people in those communities are looking forward to the day where they get noticed by this content creator. But if you actually spend some time and talk with the people in these groups, you'll probably find you have more in common than you think. You already got one thing in common. You like that creator. There's probably reasons behind that, whether it's political ideals, the humor they make, could be their fashion sense, doesn't matter. But you've at least got something, an actual connection with someone else about something that you like. Try being friends with those people. Actually make some friends out there, and everything's fine. Essentially, all I want to say with this video is try and be more accurate when you use these kind of terms. When you say that this person's in a parasocial relationship, I'm not saying that these things don't happen. And I'm not saying it's not more common on the internet. But what I am saying is it is a lot less common than people say it is. And it's important that we address these things accurately instead of just... Normally, anytime I see someone say, oh, you're in a parasocial relationship, it's because they're talking about a content creator that you don't like. That's not a parasocial relationship. That just means you have different interests. And that's okay. That's normal. Y'all have a good day.